It's been difficult to get into the Christmas spirit this year. I look at the to-do list, and last year I did baking and decorating and shopping. So many to-dos. And yet this year, I'm already at burnout. I'm feeling fatigued, I'm feeling worn out, and I'm hearing this from so many other moms as well. We have gone through the stress of this year, and it's wearing on us. And unfortunately, at this time of Christmas season, when we expect to be excited and happy, feeling that joy and peace in our homes, we're not feeling it. So I put together an ebook. I wanted to find some tips for myself and for you moms as well. What are the ways that we can refresh ourselves, recharge our batteries, and be in the Christmas spirit? In these videos throughout all of December, I'm going to go into more details. Let's pull out one of those tips from the ebook and dive in. Let's do the exercise together and understand how it can help us to recharge that Christmas spirit. Here we go. My name is Kathryn Gardner. I'm a mom and a health coach for pregnancy and a therapist that specializes in working with moms and pregnant moms coping with stress and anxiety. My hope in these videos is to give you some easy self-care tools that will help you to strengthen body, mind, and soul. In today's video, we're going to be looking at gratitude. I want to do the exercises with you so that we can get more familiar with how to shift our thoughts away from maybe the complaining or all of the troubles that we've had to really start to look at, what do I appreciate? What do I feel grateful for? This time of year, we hope to be in that Christmas spirit. And that's why I wrote the ebook, Christmas, Joy and Peace for Moms, Be in the Christmas Spirit in 2020. Because I know that 2020 has been unusual. It has thrown so much at us, and it's been high, ongoing stress, month after month. It's had an impact on us, body, mind, and where our spirit has been. So how do we shift that? You'll see in some of the early chapters of the ebook, and you can get the ebook on my website, KathrynGardner.com. How do I deal with the stress that has impacted me? And unfortunately, I'm seeing it ripple effect to my entire family. But, I want to cherish this Christmas season and get into the spirit of it. But unfortunately, if I'm stuck focusing on all the doing, I'm missing out on just being, just taking in some of what's happening around me, whether that's through my 5 senses and using mindfulness techniques, whether I'm focusing on my health and well-being and really looking at what I'm eating and how much I'm moving, or it's about making sure that I'm having my spiritual, prayerful, quiet, solitary nature time. That way, I'm really present in this moment and appreciating that there are areas to be grateful for. The difficulty with gratitude is that you saw in my video that I did around Thanksgiving, right? An attitude of gratitude, right? The attitude is the lens that I look at, that how do I see the situations, the people, the circumstances that I have around me? Do I see them for what I'm grateful for, or do I complain and wait for things to get better, or someday I'll be happy when certain things change? But those are all things that don't allow me to have positive, happy, joy, and peace today. Gratitude is an interesting exercise. So that's what we're going to go through today. You may have seen other authors and other YouTubers talk about different ways to get into a gratitude exercise. Jack Canfield, and I'll put his link down below, he's one of my favorites. He's one of the co-authors of Chicken Soup for the Soul. And he talks about finding 5 things every day to say, I am grateful for this. And boy, that positive energy, it seems to magnetize and draw in more positives around you, and you really notice and appreciate what's going on around you. There are other authors that'll say, do your journaling in the morning, do your journaling at night. Well, what format for that journaling works for you? Do you have a Google Doc in your phone or connected to your computer that you can go back and forth and acknowledge what's been going well, what you are thankful for? There are apps that you can put onto your phone that you can be prompted to write down a thankful moment. There are also smaller ways of doing it, like writing it in a small notebook that stays on your bedside, or even sending yourself a text message. Letting yourself remember and see in words, right? We may say it, but it's not as powerful as writing it. So either handwritten or typed, find out what format works best for you so that you can really get into the practice on a regular basis of focusing on I am grateful for as the opening sentence for you. So let's start with our first exercise together. The first gratitude exercise is about looking at 3 categories. I'm thankful for something about myself, I'm grateful for something about you, and I'm grateful for something happening around us. Because sometimes we can get lost, again, focusing on the negatives, focusing on the upsets, the disappointments, and it's helpful to step back and ask a question of yourself. What am I thankful about myself? Maybe I would say that I'm thankful about myself that I got up on time this morning. I'm thankful that I had time this morning to do my morning devotional and do a quick workout. Or examples could be that I'm thankful for organizing the kitchen and getting us ready and off to school on time. I am grateful that I took a nice long shower and I had quiet time to myself. I'm thankful that I was a nice, kind friend and replied to a friend reaching out this morning with a concern and troubles. Those things about myself are small little moments that I can really acknowledge and say, boy, gratitude is about really appreciating what the opposite could have been. I could have had a really uncomfortable bed. We could have had a really frazzled, chaotic morning. I could have skipped the shower and just run off. I could have ignored the friend's text message and thought, I don't have time for this. I've got other things to do. But looking at how I did prioritize what was most important to me, how do I use my time? How do I appreciate that I had time today? Because I know that not every day is going to be like that. Category number 2 is what I am grateful for, something about you. So who's in your life? And it could be personally, it could be professionally. Professionally, I think, yes, if you've got some difficult coworkers or a boss that just isn't appreciative of you. Today, the boss wasn't at work today. And you say, boy, it was such a nice, calm atmosphere at work today. I am grateful for that. At home and personally, I'm grateful for him attempting to empty the dishwasher. And I said attempting, and so I should reword that because I've already started to tell myself not good enough of what my husband did to help. I appreciate that he sees us as a team and doesn't leave chores for me to walk in the room and just have to take care of. So instead of criticizing, well, he didn't do it right, and boy, that leaves, the way the cups were done, I'm not going to like that. No, I want to appreciate our teamwork. Maybe the kids. I know so many moms that I've been talking to. I'm in counseling. I speak with moms and pregnant moms all day long at work. And we talk about the stress and how much our kids are really feeling the impact of 2020 as well. So we're seeing meltdowns and mood swings. We're seeing irritability and resistance. And that could be the lens that we are continually looking at our children through. So where can I step back and see gratitude for them? I can see that one of the children was really trying today, or I can see that I'm grateful for one of the kids helping their sibling out. I am grateful that they were ready to leave the house on time and cooperated. Saying that out loud, and I think that's a great thing, whether you're e-learning at home or homeschooling or you're dropping everybody off, say it out loud to the group as well. Hey guys, I am grateful for, it's funny, one of the kids the other day, my son, he walked in the room and he says, I am grateful for video game time. But I heard him use the phrase. I thought, boy, he's hearing mom say it. And it's becoming just common language. So that's great, whatever you're grateful for. To really look at, I want to notice the good that's going on, because that helps me to feel the good that's going on, right? That's the book. That's what the ebook is all about. Christmas joy and peace for moms, and then how we can pour that right into our family. The next piece is I'm grateful for something about myself, grateful for something about you, and then grateful for something happening around us, right? Grateful that the construction workers showed up on time and the remodeling project is going to be done before the holidays. I am grateful for little traffic this morning, got to where I needed to be, nobody was rushed and frazzled. I'm grateful that the mail got delivered, or certain packages that I'm waiting for Christmas gifts to arrive. They arrived and they're here. I'm relieved. Stop and acknowledge that. Speak those words out loud. Put those down into your gratitude journal. That's going to draw you to want to focus on more positives. That lifts your mood. So that's the first exercise, right? We were just doing it together. Think for yourself. I'm grateful for myself, for something about myself, grateful for something about you, and grateful for something about things going on around us. So looking at how and when you can do your gratitude exercises. Maybe they are something you're doing first thing in the morning to start your day fresh and positive. Maybe it's that nice quiet wind down in bed, really speaking to yourself, or like I said, typing it or writing what you are grateful for. Another format that you can do your gratitude exercises in to really boost your Christmas spirit this year is to focus on a win and a loss. And you may say to me, why would I be grateful for a loss? But let's walk through it together. Yes, I want to appreciate the small wins. If you've been trying to bottle feed baby and baby is not having it, but today you were calm, baby seemed to take the bottle no problem. Maybe there was a nap time or even bedtime that you think, wow, that was a win. We got it. I appreciate and I am grateful for everybody going down to bed and maybe mom and dad having a quiet moment to sit down, relax, talk about our day, watch a little show together, and wrap up the day together. I am grateful for that. But the truths are, we do have a lot of hardships. And as I stated, I'm recording this in December of 2020, and boy, we have had a pile of hardships to get through. And there are days where I'm having a hard time focusing on gratitude. So I want to be real with you and say, you know what? That I'm grateful for the wins and I'm grateful for the losses. Because in loss, in hardship, in difficulty, we can grow. We can learn something new about ourselves. We can understand some of our strengths versus our weaknesses. If patience is an issue for you, it's one of my weaknesses. I want things done. I want to be efficient. I want to get in the car on time. And I become impatient. That changes my tone. That changes my body language. And guess what? They don't cooperate anymore when I'm snippy with them to get into the car. So it doesn't work. It doesn't even work. But if I notice, you know what? Stop. How I handled that this morning, I didn't like it. I don't like how I sounded. I don't like how the drop-off went. That's how they started their school day. So I need to take a look at that and use that loss as reflection. So I can write it down in my gratitude journal because I'm grateful that my eyes were open to something I can improve on. Maybe in my marriage. Again, it could be my tone, my body language, the words that I'm using, my expectations. I need to be realistic, and I need to be clear with everybody working together. What is it that I'm asking for? Maybe why I'm asking for it. I've got something else that's going on or something else that has to take precedence, and I need his teamwork now. Oh, okay, I can improve on that. Maybe with extended family, I need to set some boundaries. There's too many invites, too many requests coming in. Hey, instead of talking to them or having an impatient tone, wait a second. I can set my boundaries and say, I'll get back to you tomorrow, or let the message go to voicemail, give my time to think about what my answer is going to be, and then reply to them. I can grow and learn and improve. And you know what? That's going to boost your Christmas joy and peace. That is going to get you through to more gratitude of, I don't need to be perfect. I need to understand that I'm always growing and learning. So, wins and losses, that's the other type of gratitude, writing and thinking that I encourage you to try today and throughout the rest of the week. So as you look at the ebook, and again, grab that free copy off of my website, KathrynGardner.com. I wrote it for you so that you have some quick tips. These videos all throughout December are just so that we can go into more detail about how to do that. And I want you to sit down now and think about, all right, what are my 5 things this morning that you're grateful for? Think, well, what would they be? About yourself? About others? About things happening around you? Is it easier to write about your wins, your losses? What gratitude exercise fits for you today? I hope that this video was helpful for you. I hope that it gives you a chance and sparks some ideas for you to put these into place. They're easy self-care tools for you, pregnant moms and moms. We are in motherhood together. My name is Kathryn Gardner. I'm a mom of 2. I'm a police wife. I am a health coach for pregnancy. I'm a certified perinatal mental health specialist and a therapist in Florida and Illinois that specializes in working with moms and pregnant moms. All of those titles mean that I've gone for more education, more training to be able to help you. I want to bring this information to you so that you are able to improve your self-care and strengthen yourself, body, mind, and soul. Today, take care of yourself.